What's up YouTube, it is Pabs, and today we're gonna have an actual video of me talking to you guys rather than me just playing the game or like a stream highlight sort of video. I've been thinking about making this video for some time. For those of you that don't know, I mainly play the support role. I've also played some jungle, but for the most part we've been a support player for the past couple of weeks. So I thought this would be a fun video to make, to talk about the Guardians that I really enjoy playing in this duo lane right now, and the ones that I feel can make some impact. This is going to be a top 5. So this is also a disclaimer. I've only played every Guardian about once at least. The ones that I'm obviously going to mention are the ones I've put some time into, the ones I've enjoyed a lot. So here we go. So this 5th choice is pretty tough for me because there are 3 Guardians I would like to put. But for the most part, I think we're gonna go with the Capri for number 5. Capri is one of those Guardians that you do have to be pretty aggressive with to make, any sort of impact. You can't be playing scared with him at all. And it's someone that, I can rely to try and make sure my team is being safe, to pull them, stun them, and then to get the res off. So it's a lot of fun. I usually like playing Capri up against Yamojas because Yamojas is a god that I'm not used to playing against, because she has lots of range, and I mean she's practically a mage. So with Capri, he has a good amount of range with some of his abilities. So I usually like going Capri into any Yamoja lineup I see. And I also just like playing him a lot because of this skin, because of the Into the Pot voice line. So that's that's like a little tiny point that I give towards him too. All right, coming in at number 4, we got the Faenir. Faenir, I always thought at first when I played him I wasn't gonna really enjoy him too much. I thought I was only gonna play him so I could be in his dragon form, but he's actually pretty cool. If you're hitting your hammers, you're getting your disarms, he's pretty fun. And then, once you turn into a dragon, everyone gets scared of you. And I mean, who can't love this skin, the 7 deadly sins vibe? But yeah, Fafnir is a god that I've been enjoying a lot in the duo. I haven't played him much recently, but the times that I do play him, I tend to have a lot of fun with him. He has a pretty strong CC with his hammer. It actually looks pretty long too, so you can make a lot of things happen for the team with Fafnir. Alright, and for number 3 we got the BB Athena. Now Athena is someone that I tend to go with all the auto attack gods being so popular right now, like Baka, Arachne. There are certain guardians I do not like playing when I see those junglers. It'll be one of the people I mention in this, but Athena's the one that I like to play whenever I see them go for an Arachne or Baka, because what those junglers will mainly do is go for our squishies, because obviously that's the idea. But to keep them from dying and hopefully out trade them, the taunt really comes in handy. Also, putting down your 3 and slowing them. It feels really good using Athena against those gods. And for people who are getting into the support role, I'd recommend you try this. I feel like I have a lot more control with Athena, especially with their ult 2 being a global ult. It makes a lot of use when you're trying to make some rotates, or if you notice someone's getting ganked, you could kind of get in there, throw your taunt in, stop the gank, or even turn it around. So Athena's a nice choice. Alright, for number 2, I've really enjoyed playing this god as of recently, and that is Terra. Wait, did I say number 2? I hope I did say number 2, but yes, this is number 2. I've been playing Terra a good amount recently, and I've really liked her. She's pretty good when it comes to keeping your carry alive. If you notice that, their team might not have so much sustain. She also has her good CC with her roots, and her 2 does a good amount of damage, and she has that ult with the damage mitigation, the slight heal, and she just has a good kit. The only thing that you would have to keep on the lookout with her is her cooldowns are pretty long, so you want to start picking up cooldowns pretty early with her, so that way you can keep throwing out all your rocks, all the roots, all the heals, and make sure that you're able to set up with your team. But Terra's a lot of fun, you know, just being able to root everybody and just have a lot of range with her abilities. It just feels really nice, and I'm probably going to be playing her a lot more in this patch coming up, and then trying out some new stuff with her. And finally, for number one, I feel like this is an obvious choice to some people watching, but and also if you've seen some of the support ranked content that I put on the channel, I feel like this is obvious, but it'd have to be the boy Ganesh. Ganesh is kind of the reason why I started playing more support. He has a lot of good CC. His ult's super annoying. He has a silence. And Ganesh is actually the god I do not like playing against junglers like Baka or Arachne, because when you're playing up against those gods, your silence is almost useless against those gods. Like if you're silencing them in your face, they're not going to be concerned because they're not ability based. They're just going to destroy you with their auto attacks. So anytime I see an Arachne or a Baka, I just don't like going Ganesh at all. I just rethink and just go to someone like Athena or like a Horus or Hercules. For the most part, Ganesh is the one that I always feel the most comfortable with, the one that I feel like I can do everything on the map that I need to. His ult comes up like really fast, at least it feels like it comes up super fast. You know, you have the knock up and to the one, you got the silence for if anyone's trying to escape. You can shut down people like Hercules pretty easily, because Herc just wants to always be dashing at you, or what's that, his two. So those are my top 5. I feel like I'm gonna do some honorable mentions. I really did like playing someone like Kusembo. Kusembo is just a lot of fun because, you know, you can start shoving people into the minions, and it does a lot more damage than people expected to do. Even it surprised me when I learned I could do it. His 2 can be really annoying, and it can help you get your cooldowns back up pretty fast. He's a lot of fun to just mess around with, try and just go and push everyone all over the map. Another god I really liked, enjoyed playing in support was Gabe. Gabe is pretty nice, you know, with his knock up. He has a lot of AoE stuff. His ult's pretty nice with the stun. He has the shield. The only part about him that's kind of difficult, at least for me, is making sure I'm using my 1 effectively. You know, sometimes I'll use it and I'll miss my target, so you gotta make sure you're always hitting that 1. But Gabe is a lot of fun to play too, and when the times I feel like playing him, it usually goes well. You know, you always want to make sure you're paying attention to who has the lowest health so you can shield them. I mean, I feel like I could mention both of these warriors. I feel like these are obvious choices with Hercules and Horus. I haven't really played these guys too much in the support recently. I've been kind of messing around with the other guardians. But these guys are fun, but these guys you have to be a bit more aggressive. So you cannot be just sitting back and being like, okay, let me see for an opening. You kind of have to start everything more often with these gods. I mean, you usually want to start fights as a support player, but with these gods, it feels like you have to like go super early, because Herc has some really good early damage. So you want to take advantage of that early game like boost you have compared to other gods. Herc is like with Capri, where you really need to play aggressive as much as you can. So that's the only thing that would probably push people away from trying Herc support or a Horus support. With Horus, you could play passive, but it's usually better if you play aggressive because you have so much CC in his kit. So Horus is someone I enjoy playing from time to time, but you also have to make sure that you're setting up as much as you can for your team. Alright, and that's it for the video. I hope this can give you guys an idea of why I really enjoy these guardians, why I picked them. I'm not saying these are like the top 5 support gods by no mean. So I wouldn't say I'm a pro at support, or that I'm knowledgeable enough to say play these gods. These gods are the best. Ganesh is definitely a top support. Before I didn't really understand why, but with the amount of stuff he has in his kit, makes him a pretty annoying support. If you played against a good Ganesh, you understand why you hate seeing him in your face. He just doesn't allow you to do anything Unless you're someone who just focused on auto attacks like hunters or assassins, then you're not too concerned about seeing the Ganesh in your face because you'll just destroy him. But for someone like a mage, it's super annoying because the mages focus on their abilities. Unless it's someone like Olaran or Chronos. But yeah, I'm not here to talk about the top 5 Guardians. I just want to tell you guys what I've really enjoyed in the support role recently and why I like some of the Guardians that I do. But hopefully you guys enjoyed. I wanted to make a different video for today. Also, thank you guys for all the recent support. I haven't really been streaming lately, but I will be back at it on the usual schedule of Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Saturdays. And then other days are just when I feel like it. But I'm going to be uploading another video today. It'll be have another gameplay video. But hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for watching. Leave a like, subscribe if you're new. I'll see you guys in the next video. Till then, it has been Pabs. See ya.